Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted just to do this quick video because I've just been thinking about this time of year, and I've been thinking about how everyone's been feeling this year, and I kind of really understand how this time of year really affects people. I've struggled over the last few weeks, and so I've been reflecting a lot about how I've been feeling and why December generally feels sort of very pressured and sort of slightly forced. So I've been stressing out a little bit over the last couple of weeks, and I've just been reflecting and thinking a lot, and I wanted to come on here and very quickly share some of my thoughts and some sort of tips. If you're celebrating Christmas, I hope it is a really good one for you, but I know this time of year can be challenging, and I guess I've just started to figure out how I'm going to navigate through the next kind of week and what I'm going to do to keep myself sort of mentally fit and positive, and sort of what that looks like for me. I have my mum and brother over for Christmas Day, which I'm preparing lunch for, which will be really nice. But then there's 3 or 4 days where I'm going to be on my own, and I've just kind of been, I feel that I've been stressing a lot because there's this kind of general pressure around you within the media and when you go shopping, or in society generally, to kind of, there's that kind of forced happiness, and I really haven't been sort of really happy every day over the last few weeks. There's been some challenges that I've been going through, and you kind of feel like you need to put on that face, you need to put on that front. You might be meeting family over the next few days who will be asking you questions, how's things going at work, how's life in general, which you may not really want to answer. So I guess I've been thinking about that, and I thought I'll kind of share some of those tips. The first thing I'd say is don't do anything you don't want to do. If there's that invitation you have that you don't really want to go to, or you don't want to see that friend or family, I think it's okay to say no, especially this time of year. Protecting your mental health is number one. Protecting yourself is number one. If you're on medication at the moment and you're not feeling great, you might be still feeling side effects. It's 100% okay to say no, that you do not want to attend. You don't need an excuse. You don't need to answer for it. You can just say, it's something on this occasion you're going to pass up on, and it may hurt a couple of people, but in the grand scheme of things, you're number one, and protecting yourself is key. So I wouldn't be afraid to say no to certain things. So that's the first thing. Second of all, I would say if you are spending the holiday period kind of at home, just be really mindful about what you are. Obviously, it's that time where we're indulging, and that's great. But make sure you're getting out for walks, going when the weather is good, the sun's out. Go out and get a walk in. Get some fresh air. Don't kind of coop yourself up. If you're able to still go to the gym, carry on. Maybe don't do 4 days a week that you might have been previously doing, but maybe get in one workout, or go and use a spa, or just go and enjoy some downtime. And just getting yourself out, being active can really help with, not just the physical side, but obviously also your mind and, sort of just your thoughts and things like that. I know I'm going to try and at least get in 1 or 2 gym sessions if I can. Right now, the COVID situation in London isn't great, so I'm also being quite cautious about that. So I would just say make sure you're staying active, and by all means indulge. I've done my food shopping, and I'm kind of getting, the snacks in that I wouldn't normally enjoy, or the cakes, mince pies, those sort of things. But I'm going to be really careful not to kind of overindulge, so I feel really lethargic and sort of tiresome. And actually here in London, we've got the central heating on all the time as well, and that kind of makes you feel your skin feel really dry, and your bones feel really kind of tired all the time. So also eating unhealthy food doesn't really help and add to that. If you are spending the holidays at home on your own, that is okay. I kind of wish that I was spending most of it on my own to some extent, because I just need that time to escape. But I would say if you're someone who really does need human contact all the time, and you may not be seeing people over the next few weeks, book in some Zoom calls, book in some WhatsApp calls, or phone calls with friends that you haven't caught up with in a while. If you have the energy to do that, try and get people on the phone, or sort of schedule things in, so your day isn't just waking up, sitting in front of the TV, or being on your phone on social media. try and get some calls in, try and catch up with people who maybe are in other countries that you've not spoken to in a long time. It's quite good to kind of make sure you still have that human interaction if you're up for that and you're capable of doing that and you're feeling up to it. I think that's a really cool idea, to just kind of catch up with people you haven't. I know for sure I'm going to be avoiding social media as much as I can. I have some work things planned in that I've already scheduled. I may post the odd thing. Generally over Christmas, I don't really like posting about my Christmas dinner and, sort of that kind of thing. If you want to wish people a Merry Christmas, kind of get it in maybe on Christmas Eve, and then really kind of try and take that time off social media where you're not kind of influenced by other people and what they got for Christmas or who they're spending Christmas with, or, their partner or their loved one, that, their boyfriend or their girlfriend. And, you may not want all that, kind of bombarding you, and it's so okay to kind of like hide your app, delete the app for a while and just take a break over Christmas and just enjoy some alone time, kind of self-reflection. The other thing I would say is don't give up on the daily mindfulness, meditation, practicing gratitude, all that kind of thing. Keep that routine going. I know I'm still going to be waking up every morning and getting those things in before I do other things. And yeah, I think that's just so important to kind of let's not break that cycle. So those things, few things, guys, some obvious that, I just wanted to kind of share some of the things I've been thinking about how I'm going to manage over the next week. We have about a 10-day break in the UK. It's a long time. It's a long time not to be, doing work, focusing, on work things, or being on your laptop, or, going out and having a meal with, friends and things like that. So it's a long time to be either on your own, or actually it also is a long time to be with people who you're not necessarily used to being with, whether you're visiting family, that you don't normally stay with, or friends, or you've got, it's just you and your partner, who are cooped up in the house. It can be an overwhelming time. Just don't do anything you don't want to do. It's okay to say no. This is your time. Relax, unwind. If you're in a sunny country, God, I'm jealous. Make sure you're going out and getting some sun. You may not be celebrating Christmas. I kind of sometimes forget that not every country does it the way we do it in the US or the UK. If it's a normal day for you, I hope you're keeping well and you're doing good. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you and wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.